Hello, everybody, and welcome to Get Fucked. Shit, I pressed the button twice. Uh-oh. And again. Motherfucker. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Get Folk, the casual listening podcast anchored in our love together in folk music, but with enough slack in the line to take us into our worlds of Berlin, Limerick, and beyond.
To the paddock of ponies, little tiny ponies running around. Look at them go there.
Tiny
You're
ponies.
watching this online. It's amazing. It's like
Serengeti. Serengeti.
Do you remember that scene in Lord of the Rings where they all gallop over the hill and they charge? Like it's like kind of like that, except instead of like thousands, there's three, and instead of horses, they're little Shetland like ponies.
They are quite hobbity.
They look so happy. They look so happy. But it's nice to be here all the same. Looking at all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
I like that. I mean, this is the best setting I think we've had for the podcast. Bar Gorlitzer Park, with its pure randomness. This is definitely the second best, I think.
Yes. How can they find us, Ed? How can they find us? Or what should they do? Have you done?
Oh, yeah.
Are you done with that part?
Oh, sorry. I got distracted by all of the shenanigans going on. The double clicking of the intro music, the collapsing of your chair.
The obnoxious advertising that I realise now as I sit here and look at the video that I'm doing. You're not getting a penny for it.
Oh, yeah,
like a Care Bear for Adidas.
Well, you could say some pretty horrible stuff and see if they contact you to ask you to, blur that out or. Oh yeah, so you can let me rattle these off here. You could still find us on Facebook and befriend us. You could still follow us on Instagram, and you can listen to us on Spotify, listen to us on Apple Podcasts, watch us and listen to us on YouTube, and of course, if you really want to help the podcast, you can subscribe to us on Substack and listen to us there as well. And that's where we live and abide. Even if we do move around a little bit like we did this weekend, this is new. We're outside in an undisclosed location in Europe, somewhere in Europe, which we'll probably let slip throughout the episode.
Well, we'll disclose it in future episodes, but for now.
I was so cocky. I literally just before the episode started, somebody offered me some mosquito spray. I was like, we're only going to be out here for an hour. And they went away laughing, going, yeah, like how many mosquito bites can you get in an hour? Like, a lot. And just as the jingle was playing, a mosquito flew all the way across and just went right on my face. So that's one that I know of. There's going to be, I'd say, a lot more. So come here. Before we go any further, I was contacted by a listener and they told me to bring up two things.
Oh, this is about Shannon Rovers again, is it?
One of the things is about Shannon Rovers. The other thing is a bit of housekeeping. Where we played, remember we had that big hall in Borriscane School? It's called the Complex.
Oh, the Complex. I knew there was a word that we had for it, not the sports hall. The Complex. Yeah. Complex.
We kind of. Why did it get that name? I mean, it really is bestowing on it like a level of grandeur that I don't think existed. Or am I selling it short?
Well, if you include all the abandoned rooms and like the old soup kitchen that was there as well, it was quite complex.
History was complex.
Yes, exactly. That's what I think.
But I mean, just for a building that would look at ease housing secondary school students, as it did with us, or farm animals, it could equally do both. It would look at ease doing both. And to call that place complex feels. I mean, I think. But in fairness, aim high. You know what I mean?
When was it? Any idea when it was built? Has it always existed in your time?
In my time, it was always there.
Yeah, me too. So I guess someone at the very beginning, because it took someone just to go like, oh, we're building it's going to be a complex for sport, and then just it just took wings. Oh, I see a fucking mosquito now. You're right.
Yeah, and then that conversation went. So you don't want a slatted a slatted floor in it for all the shite to fall down when the cows do their shits.
No.
I'm like, no, it's for sports. It's for sports. Oh,
Sports and lunchtime, which in Germany like would be the way we abuse that complex, like because in Germany when you go at like sports halls are fucking like maybe they are now a bit more in Ireland, but I remember like first coming to Germany like over 10 years ago, and like going into people's houses, people are like, take off your shoes. Like, that's just a done thing. I think it's more of a European thing. It's a smart thing. I know a lot of nut houses in Ireland don't do it. But like going into someone's sports hall, like coffee, drinks, like anything, they freak out if you're going. Because of course, like the floors are specially made for sports. There's a spring in them. They're normally kind of wooden floors, and they're going to be used for what's hoped, I guess, hundreds of years, thousands of years of sport. So, but yeah, we used to. God, nobody gave a shit in our complex.
It's sometimes gave shit. Sometimes found its way in there. The hopes and dreams were not of future sports generations were not carried in that sports complex. So anyway, that was the first thing. That was the name of it, sports complex. The second, are you getting bitten by mosquito?
There's a tingle there, but I don't want the episode taken over just us being moaning about mosquitoes.
You were got so.
I don't think so.
Anyway, second thing, you're right. It was in relation to Shannon Rovers. So it is your own fault.
Go on. I know. I knew I was going to.
You drew the ire.
A listener.
You drew the ire of someone whose name is Derek.
Okay. He went on record to say, I want to let the record show.
I asked, can I use your name? He, through his proxy, said yes.
I know. Okay. Won't face me, huh? He needs his proxy to tell her proxy.
This is how celebrity, like, what's it called, spats start.
Let's have you back on Jump Berlin, Derek. Let's have you back on the old pole. I think that's the last time we faced off. I love you, man.
Well, he said, to counter your point, you made the point, you're like, I was never, as a person, as a sentient being, were never bet by Shannon Rovers as a GAA entity. You were never bet by them in your capacity as a human playing for Borris County. But he countered that and said, but he was never bet by Borris either. He can make the same brag.
Really? Can he?
Yes, he says he can.
Because he played far longer into his twilight years than I did, and I find that hard to believe.
That a double dig. That's into his twilight years.
But yeah, I didn't play into my twilight. If twilight years is like your late 30s, I think they're your twilight years in hurling. I think I don't think that's there's no dig. He's but 3 months younger than me, although his date of birth is still up for question. I remember going back, I can't remember, but I remember there was a thing about nobody was particularly sure what day he was born on because they made some mistake on the old certificates.
He was trying to pull the old two birthdays trick. Trying to get 2 birthdays in 1 year, I'd say.
Joke's on him. I don't ever buy him presents for either one. Never do.
0 birthdays. Backfired. So anyway, I want to look. It's been put on the record. It's been put out there. That's all I'm saying.
Oh God, I
do feel a little bit bitchy. I do feel a little bit bitchy. I feel like I'm stirring a spat here, but I am just a messenger here.
Not at all. We have also stood shoulder to shoulder against Borris O'Kane and really wanted to destroy them. I remember a good friend of ours who was what happened? Oh, who's now died. Actually, he was similar age to us, but he died of MS. God, many years ago. And but I remember we were having some argument. Borris O'Kane were playing the Rovers in Ballinderry, and I wasn't playing that day. We weren't playing that day. We were kind of like, the way you go on to these matches and you kind of hang off on the sidelines and you're pucking a ball and you're kind of watching, but you're not playing, so you're not that interested. And I remember someone saying something about the Rovers. Your fucking Rovers are nothing but fucking shower of fucking snots, is what they said. Weird.
Strange.
Yeah. But I still remember this because he was a pretty scary individual. This individual I'm speaking about is still alive, and I definitely don't want to mention his name because he went down a different path than me. What do you call it? I can remember being beside our good friend Damien at the time, and he said it to him, and I said, like, there's no such thing as red snots, just green ones. Boom, landed it. And then I ran away. Yeah, I can still remember that day in Ballinderry. Yeah, God, I must have been about, like, I'd say 10, maybe 9, 10 years old, because I didn't leave Bersigay or to Shannon Rovers until I was 17, maybe 16. I can't remember. So I would have been alongside Derek for many years. In fact, alongside we soldiered together. We were
racked up some of the biggest losses.
Oh, yeah, sure. You were part of that era as well. We were.
That was a bad time in the Shannon Rovers trenches. I could say that. That was terrible.
Because it was like, not that we were superstars, but I guess me and Derek, and then another guy that was on the team. We, I guess, were the spine of it through the middle, and then
just none of the rest of the body was working. Imagine having a perfectly working spine, but none of the rest of your body works.
Kind of like a worm. Like we were like a worm, you know. That is, it's Rick. It doesn't have any.
But it wasn't meant to be a worm. It was meant to be a fully functioning human, but somehow can only take on the abilities of a worm.
And as the tip or the ass of that worm was you. Whichever way you look at it, whichever side you're looking at,
got covered in shit every single match. So yeah, that fits. That fits for sure. Man. But yeah. Anyway, look, what can you say? Look, the gauntlet's been thrown down, and
I will do my research. And just so you know, Derek, I did read through the notes to look for your name, and was very sad. And I genuinely mean it, sad to see that his name was no longer on the team sheet. He doesn't talk anymore, at least as far as I could read.
He was talked out.
Was he talked out?
Yeah.
When I was going, I thought I was going. Was there a squad number? Maybe I'm wrong.
Not sure.
Maybe I'm reading the wrong now. I'm only give school was Tipperary Star or something like that, because they had what they described it. Oh, that was one of the things. Before, obviously, we're doing this al fresco in an undisclosed location. We're actually on the run, everybody. Podcast went viral for all the wrong reasons. And I think it was all the dick jokes last week. But anyway, what was I talking about there?
You were saying,
oh yeah, the report. I read I read it. It was in the Tipperary Star or something, and it was a clash of style meets. Basically, it was saying Bersigay were the stylish ones, and Shannon Rovers were the ones with guts, and we're going to
Moxie.
Yes,
nice.
Yeah. I can't remember the direct quote, but it was that basically, and then the article went on to do the usual shite articles do, or just say the same things over and over again.
Wow. But I mean, Rovers won though.
Rovers did win.
That was it.
Rovers did win. Another funny record is that my mother went to that game, and Bersigay I don't think ever won, or Tipperary for that matter, when my mother turns up to a game. So her record remains intact as well. She did say she had a lovely time. She was actually sitting behind your mother. She was, yeah. So they said they had a good old laugh at it. She has got a solid record, my mother, just going to these games.
Putting the hex on them.
Nice. It's all that fucking, it's that voodoo.
That voodoo doll collection of the entire Bersigay team is impressive.
It is. She does.
What a hobby to have taken up in your latter years.
Hours spent just
amazing.
The detail, the fine detail of each.
Perfectly anatomically correct.
That's the strange thing. It's like, how does she know so much? Or is she just gauging it all off my father and going, okay, all right, I guess they're all hung like horses, I guess. They're every last one of these fellas. Because
I don't need to hang out in the showers with these guys. I know. I think I know what I'm. I can tell by the run of him.
Well, if it's by the run, then we're going to struggle with my father. That's what it's like. She's not going to make any gauge with that one.
Actually, he's voodooed out, man. He's voodooed out.
She gave out to me last week, actually. My mother, my father. She gave out to me last week, and because I'm seemingly not close enough to the camera now.
You're very far away from the camera. That's true.
She told me that I have to get a little bit closer. Obviously, this week I'm sharing a camera.
Yeah.
So I won't be doing that. But
she told me I'm too close.
In general, actually, you're just turn up to the house.
It's nice to have somebody out there just trying to perfect the thing. That's really nice. But yeah, there's no getting away from it. We're not where we usually are, and we're in a house. We're in a house together. We're not on the run. We're not doing anything nefarious or anything like that. It's all above board. But it is very nice. We've got a river behind us. We've got ponies. We've got they're not our ponies, although we might give them an old go tomorrow. Never know. That might happen. What else is here, Andy? It's going to start. It's going to sound even more dodgy now. I've described a river. I've described ponies. We've got a hot tub, which is pretty amazing.
I don't know, man.
I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with this either.
I'm letting you lead the dance. I'm a dance partner.
Okay. Well, the hot tub so far has been the highlight for me. If I'm perfectly honest.
You did look lovely as we racked up here.
Yeah.
And you were sprawled.
What a way to greet people. Just, emerging majestically from the bubbles.
I actually meant to go in and get some of the stuff from the house as well. That was one of my ideas, was that we dress up in the things from the house.
Oh yeah, there's some nice things there actually.
But at this point, we'll leave it there. But how has your week been, Ed? I guess because we're either you're in my country or I'm in your country. Again, we've got to keep this under wraps.
Yeah. Dance this dance. Keep them guessing.
How was a
lot of fraud out there?
How was your flight or my flight? Did you have a nice drive? My drive? Your drive? My drive?
Oh God, Joe, I did drive. Okay, I've driven in a place I don't normally drive. Right, very annoying.
As have I. Just keep guessing.
Well, someone's going to be able to tell a keen ear to listen to the birds singing in the background. Go, I know where they are.
Actually, no. So maybe we can leave breadcrumbs with people. There's a lot of storks. You notice all the storks on the way
nests.
here. Yeah,
stork nests.
Yeah,
amazing.
We're having a discussion whether these were man-made or these were bird-made. Pretty sure they're man-made.
They look very man-made. So prominent. Like they're in the middle of a street. Like we drove through a little village. There's a big, massive pole and like a perfectly made stork's nest in the middle of the village.
Yeah,
it looks very.
It's yeah. I agree too. But which came first, the telephone wires? Because they're doubling down as telephone wires as well, or electricity wires. Hard to tell in a country like this that is progressive yet not so progressive. Could be anywhere.
It would challenge the suspension on most modern cars. Some of the roads.
Yes.
Jesus.
And yeah, but the storks. A lot of any reason like again. What was it? Like my son said on the way that it's because they were near the river that they need to house them. I'm like, well, why not? There must be a reason why they're pulling them inland, though. And like, are they an endangered bird? Are they religious? I feel like it's a religious thing because another clue. we're in a religiously kind of country, I guess. So
it was mad to see the grottos actually.
Yeah, a lot of grottos, and I feel like the stork being like the bringer of the baby and stuff. I actually didn't look it up and meant to do it again. Again, it's a stew of ignorance. Everyone, that picture is coming. So
it's such a perfect analogy for how we wander through conversations.
But I made the point. I had the theory. I had the hypothesis that it was something to do with religion, and that's why to have them close by is good luck for fertility and
really.
I don't know, because I think I was in Holland before, and I think there was a lot of. They seem to be very into having these storks nearby. And I have a friend, and I know I've jumped in a third country now, and we've eliminated Holland because I've said I was in Holland once, so I clearly wouldn't have said that because I'm not going to lie in this episode. I'm just not going to tell you the whole truth. Yeah, we were in Holland, and I also have a friend from Austria who, when he had a baby, not when he had a baby, when his wife had
this is the most confusing thing I've ever heard. I can't follow this at all.
Right, we're on storks.
It's like
there's storks.
Okay, a person has had a baby.
Okay, there's storks everywhere. Okay, and where we are, there seems to be a big thing with storks. Like there is storks, and there are a lot of places for storks to just hang out. Did you see any storks in any of them?
I didn't see any storks.
I did see. I saw one nest with storks in it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, and then when we were in Holland, I saw a similar thing.
Right.
Storks just randomly
hanging around.
but like, very designed or deliberately designed nests for them. And then I have a friend so that's in Holland. Done. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, I've definitely got bitten on my knuckles now. In hindsight, this might be a very short episode because we might end up just being chewed alive.
Making a run for it.
But another clue. There's a lot of mosquitoes, isn't there? And but no. Anyway, this is not that interesting. But yeah, a friend from Austria. He had a baby girl about 3 or 4 years ago, and his friends drove all the way up from Austria, so from Vienna or somewhere near Vienna, to Berlin to put a life-size stork, not a real stork, but a life-size stork in his front yard, and went inside and went drinking with him for the whole night. And they've done this for every single one of their friends that have had a child. It's a tradition that you put the stork. I don't know if it's a tradition just for the guys. I think it's an Austrian tradition where you bring the stork, you stick the stork out in the front of the house,
right,
to show everyone that the baby has been born.
Okay.
And get hammered.
Wow.
Which is kind of a German, Austrian kind of thing. They do drinking quite well.
So maybe it's a connection. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's certain. There has to be a reason for it because it's very, very random otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And like
endangered species would probably be the only other reason.
God, I wouldn't have thought they were endangered species. That would be it's pretty amazing.
Oh, not a good sound. Okay, keep them talking, Derek.
Well, I mean, I know my level of knowledge of storks clearly knows no bounds, So I can talk like this all day. But so I suppose, look, right, we're being cagey about, there's weirdos out there, and we're being cagey about location and stuff like that because there's weirdos in the world. And this is a part of the kind of permanent record, I feel like, And so we just don't want to go, we're here or we're there or wherever.
There's a phone.
There's a phone going off in the bushes.
There's a phone going off in the bushes, and it's not on. It's a person out there. All right. You know what it is? It's the camera. It's the. Okay.
We're just going to say all of these things that are randomly happening. It's mostly mosquitoes, if I'm perfectly honest.
So on our road into where we are, there's a video camera, and I think the person walking by with their dog has set off, or else his phone is going off. I'm not sure.
Just likes that ringtone.
Excuse me, sir. Would you care to for an interview?
Can we delve deep into why that particular ringtone is going off right now?
Yeah. Anyways,
so yeah. Look, it's all a bit cryptic, I suppose. But we're just not going to say exactly where we're at.
Hedging our bets. We're hedging our bets, lads.
So it does make for a little bit of a jilted talking about things. I don't know, but the house is lovely, isn't it? Fairness now,
or not. It could be either way for me.
So you can try looking for us in a nice house or a not nice house. We don't. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you where we are. I'm going to give you nothing. Nothing, I tell you.
What we do have is our children with us, and so I didn't foresee this, but I knew that because we're landing today, using landing in the term of like getting to a place, not landing as in an airplane, but it could be. I picked up this big something one of my kids had in the worm, which is the big word flashcards.
Is this a scenario now that often arises on the podcast where you put me in a situation where I have to think?
No, we have to think.
Okay.
The word is ululate. Ululate. Now, the way we're going to play this...
I feel that pot of stew of ignorance getting frothier.
So what we'll do is with each word, Ed, we're going to look at the word. Then we're going to decide what we believe the word means.
Okay.
And then use it in a sentence.
Mm.
And then we'll look at the back of the card. I have no... This is fresh off the pan, this game. Because
Got it.
All I thought to do was bring the box.
Go on.
That's as far as I've gone.
Put it in a sentence.
Well, it's not going to lie that ululate does sound like urinate a lot.
Okay.
So ululate.
Maybe it's like a defective urination.
Yeah, ululate. We don't have to be alone on this. We can make predictions together as well.
I think it could be somebody so exasperated with a friend of theirs that's always late and just can't even find the words. Just, you late. I get you late.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
It's just a stutter.
Just
This guy has a
it's a stutter from disgust. You late.
late.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
something like
He woke up and looked across the room, and there stood the uvulate, throbbing.
that.
So uvulate, in my scenario, is a noun. A throbbing uvulate. Go on, you.
Yeah. Well, I think throbbing uvulate is preferable to a moist uvulate,
That's true.
which is also found in the bedroom when one wakes up in the morning and turns over and sees. I found his uvulate to be moistened.
Or it does seem like it could be a verb, though, even though urinate, I said it, but can you uvulate somewhere else? All right. So, listener, I hope you, if you wish to pause the episode now and continue this journey of uvulate, spelled Ulut.
Maybe it's a journey of uvulation.
Mm.
Discover what the word means.
Oh God! Right by my ear when you get
Nice,
the
when you heard
mosquitoes going
Yeah, very high
through
pitch.
the fucking headphones,
Very high
motherfucker. It is a verb. Ululate.
Damn it. Damn it.
So we got the pronunciation.
Wow, that's bad when we
The
can't
verb.
pronounce it
To
correctly.
wail or howl loudly. Similar words: bay, hoot, and holler, bellow. I just don't understand why he has to ululate so much every morning, which works again in my.
Hey, with your man waking up, looking over, ululating.
There you are now.
Ululating from every orifice.
Oh yes. So
We've got a local just walk past us. And
second time, yeah, he's doubled back now. So now we have piqued his interest.
another listener.
Sure.
Can't rack him up though as a digital one, which is unfortunate.
Oh yeah, but he probably only speaks Spanish or French or Dutch,
Might not even
Italian.
be. Maybe a Latin-based language.
Maybe
Maybe Germanic. We don't know.
I would do some attempts at maybe some either Asian or African sound, but I feel like for fear that I'm not so established that people will judge my humor not by the content of my character, but by the
Color of your remarks.
color of my words. Yes, I will refrain and just go with "Hey, bobbity boobity." The Italians are fine. I've got the Italians down. Yeah, that one hogwash. Hogwash is easy though.
That's easy, yeah.
Hogwash is like
You've got a hog and you're washing it.
Huh?
You've got a hog and you're washing the hog.
Hogwash. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Hogwash bullshit, isn't it?
He's got a hog and it just won't quit.
It's absolute hogwash that we pigs aren't clean. It's actually bullshit. Yeah, so that was too easy. We can't unless
Can't leave it on that one.
Unless I'm not going to hoity-toity again.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what happened once? I that word was used against me once. Not against me
in a serious conversation.
In a sentence. It was like, so I was offering somebody tea. Like he was a respected elder, and in this scenario, and I was offering him a cup of tea. He's one of these people who likes tea leaves instead of tea bags. I'll be honest, I do like tea leaves sometimes. They're a nice strong taste of them. Anyway, whatever.
Big shout out to Mary Cleary. She used to buy them for me all the time. May you rest in peace, Mary.
Okay, cool. Good. And no, yeah, not enough people big enough the tea leaves, I think. Anyway, so tea leaves.
Whenever someone says tea leaves, it's both the darning of my gloves and the buying of or the giving of tea leaves are two memories. So you have words that
you didn't give them though. You sold them.
No, she gave them to me.
She gave them to you. I thought you sold them to her.
No, we never sold them, but people would give them to her for some reason because she was older and she was a she was a nice woman and she I got on really well with her and she heard that I liked drinking tea leaves and she gave me all her stock of tea leaves.
Completely misread the situation and I apologize.
That's okay. I didn't really understand your misreading of it.
I thought you sold it to her in the shop. She gave it to you. That's very nice.
Returning. Okay, yes, no.
So anyway,
Sorry, you hoity-toity in your
hoity-toity. So I offered to strain the tea when I was pouring into the cup, and this person in front of other people, and I poured other people's cups, and the only cup left was mine. I was pouring my cup last, which I thought was the mannerly thing to do.
Absolutely, especially in a tea leaf situation, because
Right. Yeah. So I was there going. I offered him, "Do you want me to use the strainers?" And he goes, "No, I always would use the strainer if I'm pouring from a pot that has tea leaves in it." And then he goes, he said, "Oh, jeez, no, I wouldn't use that. That's only for hoity-toity ladies. You would use that." I was like, "Okay, I won't use it, so
just chewing
I'll
on tea leaves.
yeah, I'll eat my tea." So
You should have just coughed inadvertently and just all over his face. Sorry.
hoity-toity. So there you go. Seen it in action.
Hoity-toity. I don't think I've ever. Some of these words, hogwash. You never use hogwash as well. I bet you this must be American, because hogwash is an American.
Yeah. We'd say bollocks.
Yeah.
Instead of hogwash.
Oh well, the kids wouldn't like.
No, what I mean in Ireland. They wouldn't say hogwash. I think.
Yeah, they would definitely wouldn't say hogwash. Hoity-toity either. Yeah, maybe now and again hoity-toity.
Yeah.
Hoity-toity. I think Father Ted had an episode where someone was insulting someone and he said hoity-toity. It sounds like it went off in a ream of different things. Cantankerous?
Yeah, cantankerous. Cranky, like.
Oh, is that what that is? Cantankerous. Again, not used.
It's kind of old style word.
Here's one that will throw us both.
I'm still disgusted about the you late. You late. Go on.
Borborygmus. Rigmus is the end, so Borborygmus.
Fair play to you, man. You're doing all the heavy lifting here.
I'll spell the word for it. Borbor Ygmus. Borborygmus.
Borborygmus. I don't know. I don't know if that's right.
It definitely flows off the tongue.
Borborygmus. I have no idea what that means. Borborygmus.
He lay on the bed. Borborygmus. Full stop.
Question mark.
Yes,
he lay on the bed. Borborygmus.
Can you say Borborygmus and question mark, just like Borborygmus, and just stare into the eyes of the person that you're looking at? Borborygmus.
Like more wine.
Yeah.
More wine. Borborygmus.
Shall we saddle a pig? And I don't know. Borborygmus.
Shall we wash this hog?
Have you any predictions for a sentence? That would be my one.
Borborygmus.
I can't remember what it was, but
I have no predictions. This is a verb.
It's a verb.
No, a noun.
It has to be a noun. Yeah. So go on, give me a sentence with Borborygmus and a noun head. Fuck you. That was a big one. You Borborygmus. Fuck. Sorry.
That's got me right in the Borborygmus. That mosquito stung me right in the Borborygmus.
It flew at me eye. It just went for me.
There's your sentence. He got me right in the Borborygmus.
Fuck.
Person, place, or thing.
Borborygmus is a noun. The rumbling sound the tummy makes when gas passes through. Similar words: farts, flatulence, cheese cutting. See also pull my finger. Mr. Bear, you have the loudest case of Borborygmus I have ever heard.
Never heard of that.
Borborygmus. That's how you say it.
Okay.
Borborygmus. There now.
I feel so smart. Well done. We'll do one more.
You want one more?
One more. That's it.
Okay. All right. Feel like we should know this one. Abnormous.
Again, we're going back to your man in the bed that morning. Woke up and he found it abnormous. He found his Borborygmus to be abnormous.
Mary stood on top of a chair, looking in the window at the abnormous men as they showered. She thought to herself, they are different.
What? Sorry. Go on.
One by one, these abnormous males marched themselves from her vision and into the changing rooms. She returned home once more to develop and destroy the Hurricane GAA legacy.
One thought at the forefront of her mind: I'm going to need more yarn.
Goddamn abnormous fuckers. Abnormous. Just because I'm abnormous doesn't mean we can't be friends, guys. It's an adjective outside of the ordinary and a little bit and not normal. I guess it still works in all our
Definitely.
sentences.
Boom, nailed it.
You can take what we said and in any direction run with it because it works in all directions. You might have been looking at the hairstyles. She might have been considering the fashion of said males in the shower. You know, some wearing flip-flops, some not. You know, shampoo, conditioner people, shower gel people, all different kinds of people in the showers. So yeah,
I was very annoyed the other day. I bought Head and Shoulders shampoo and conditioner combo. Did you know that was a thing?
I would have.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
sometimes when I'm because I had shaved head for a long time, so it's like I wasn't really needing any. I just needed, but I wanted to still, so it was just throw it all together in one go. That's what Head and Shoulders is, and it's like it's always been the shampoo, conditioner, the whole all three in one.
I just have a couple of things, right? I don't know what conditioner does, so I've never bought it.
Oh my god, you don't know what it's like to have that silky, soft hair for even the shortest amount of time.
Okay.
I cut my son's hair. You'll notice it if you take a closer look tomorrow. You might see the flaws in my system, which is eye it up and go for it, and not really. I used to do YouTube videos and just like watch the YouTube videos how to cut long hair because he has kind of longish hair, and try to follow it. And every time I would, without fail, just be like at some point going, I can't fucking do this the way they're doing it. I'm just going to eyeball this shit.
Nice.
And
can't argue with the results.
So far he can't. But but because he has long hair and because it's a fucking battle, I conditioned his hair for the first time, my first time at least. And he couldn't stop commenting on how soft it felt.
No way.
And it was all down to me. He related the haircut now to the conditioner use.
Okay.
So I gave him a very positive memory.
Gamed him.
Nice.
Yeah. Well done.
No, it's also the drugs I gave him. I mean,
it's a whole package. So you go down to Andy's Barbers, the whole package deal. You get drugs, you get your hair cut, not eyeballed. You get it eyeballed. Do you want the eyeball or do you want drugs?
I have to be telling him like, because you're carrying a fucking fairly sharp scissors, so it's like, Seamus, I need you not to move.
Yeah.
Because you're so close to the jugular. But sorry, you were annoyed at the Head and Shoulders company or someone that stole your Head and Shoulders.
I thought I was buying just normal Head and Shoulders basically, but when I brought it home then, because it's blue, it's the same color, and then it was pointed out to me that no, you've actually bought the 2-in-1, which I just felt stupid. I felt like I was done, you know. So just kind of annoyed. That's all.
Why were you done? You got 2-in-1. Like, were you just? But you have nothing to lose with this. Like,
I think, okay, this is my view on this. Even though I knew nothing about the conditioner until now. I feel like
welcome to the podcast. You're right.
If it's a thing where you can put the two of them in one, then one of them isn't doing jack shit, probably, and there's no need to have two of them separate. I think it's just a kind of a marketing scam, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just putting the two of them together definitely doesn't do the same thing as having two of them apart.
But when they started doing that with engine oil and stuff and started putting all your stuff in, like, I don't know anything about
that would be a bad idea.
No, but like they surely started, I don't know, I've pulled an example there where it's not making any sense because I don't know anything about that. I feel like there was a 3-in-1 oil that we used to sell at some point.
There is a 3-in-1 oil, but I can't remember what the three things are.
So there you go, though. So you think everyone's scamming everything?
No, we don't know what the three things are. It's an unfair kind of comparison to make. It could be oil, and oil. Three different oils. 3 oils in one oil instead of 3 different things. It's not like sawdust, grease, and fucking fuel.
Okay, all right. I want to challenge you, but I also know that I know nothing about anything that's being said right now. So it's just like when it comes to oil, like I'm the person that put fucking. What did I do once when someone came in for? Oh, they came in to get water in their radiator, and I put oil in it. That was the thing when they came into the garage once.
Wow.
So they came
Well,
in. They came
yeah.
in for
remember
just
you-
a bit of
I
water.
remember you telling me this. This is a summer job, though. It wasn't, this is, you were working for somebody else,
Yes,
though, right?
yes,
yeah,
yes,
So,
yeah.
It was, you were very young.
Early on as well in my
Yeah.
my call it garage attendant.
And he's beating away the
They're
mosquitoes.
definitely having a chew. They're definitely having a chew in different parts. Like my ankles have taken a hit. They seem to always get down low. I guess it's the heat.
That's where you're weak.
And then the hands. I'm feeling it on the hands a little bit. But I might just stick up this hood for a little while now.
Definitely a
protect
theme
the
of
neck.
this podcast, I think, is the mosquitoes. So,
But yeah, so
you mentioned the haircutting. God, I forgot about that. Like, as a kid, I used to get my hair cut so much by my mum.
oh really? Did you?
Yeah. Like, I mean, look, you think about it now. It's like, I don't know. Do many people do that still? Probably. You do it, obviously.
I do it because I actually don't like. It's kind of fun doing it because they're still young enough that they're not worrying about. Like at some point they're gonna want a style, I guess, and then they won't come to me anymore. But
Yeah.
I think I'm getting better at it. And yeah, if it wasn't for the constant fucking movements and not getting to stay still, which makes me empathize because when you go to your hairdresser, especially when you're young, and it does feel like sometimes they just grab your chin and just shove it to one side. Like, okay, what age were you when you got your first outside the mum haircut?
Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I really couldn't say.
Still waiting for the days come.
I don't know. I don't know. I do know a lot of. I'm just going to be honest. A lot of ladies say they can cut hair. They just go, I can cut your hair. Do you ever notice that?
No.
Okay, I'm on this limb by myself. That's fine.
I know one.
I'm
I know one lady.
Okay.
But
So
not my lady.
Several ladies have just said it randomly in my presence that I could cut your hair, no problem, without any. And when I quiz them, have you ever done it before? No. They all just assume. All these ladies have assumed. I've never come across a man who has said that to me. But then I needed one of these ladies who said to me, I needed them to cut my hair once, and it was a disaster. It was like I had to go get it properly cut afterwards, that kind of thing. Right? Don't do it. I don't know what my point was there. Just I don't know.
Well, it's just unqualified people doing the job. Me, your mum, and how it's
just cutting hair in general is a weird one. I think why do people assume they can do it? It's a very difficult job. People go to college to train to do it, and just don't assume you can do it. Do a good job.
But then someone comes along and just fucking bucks the trend. Sends their kid out looking like fucking Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber, except with a Mohican at the back. But yeah, it's hard to get the fringe looking natural. You kind of have to get it. Anyways, yeah.
Mullets are back.
Mullets are back, and he's kind of got a mullet kind of a thing going on there. It's not a mullet, actually.
He doesn't have a mullet, no, but like mullets are back in a big way in Ireland. Yeah. Are they back in Germany?
No, not really.
Oh my god, every fucker has a mullet now in Ireland.
Yeah.
And like for me looking at it, and look, I'm out of touch obviously, but I'm kind of going, are they supposed to look so stupid, or is this a joke? Are all the guys getting mullets in on the joke, or are they not? Are they doing it ironically?
That's my thinking. Is it a little bit ironic?
It must be,
because it is kind of ridiculous, but the ridiculous can become funny, which can become kind of very attractive,
endearing. True. And you don't take too seriously. Maybe it's the whole thing. You don't take too seriously.
Mm-hmm,
I just think.
But when too many people start doing that,
exactly, it becomes a bit of.
I don't. I'm sorry, I keep doing it into the microphone.
You're getting punch drunk. Like a guy that's been in too many rings.
But I do think there's a little bit of that when too many, it's reached what do they call critical mass. It's gone over the point. Well, actually, I'm not in Ireland, so I have no idea.
It has gone over. It's definitely reached critical mass. You're 100% right. Like so, I think. And again, I'm speaking as a person with a weak chin. All right, I have a weak chin, which I cover with a beard. Okay, and the beard has done.
I thought that was you were using it metaphorically.
No, the beard has done great wonders for my facial kind of side profile, you might say. Right,
amazing things.
Books have been written. Okay, I think if you have a mullet, if you have a weak chin, you shouldn't be getting a mullet because the joke is definitely on you. You're not in on the joke.
Sorry. We're just Slowly, it's just all the lights are going to corners.
It's like we're being kicked out. It's like it's last orders.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
A mullet and a weak chin don't go together. You definitely look really gormless or something.
yeah. The beards, though, they became very like I feel like no, I didn't. I certainly never go. No, don't know if I want to go down this road.
Go on.
It's not even a road. It's just so like when I went to the Middle East in 2006, I left no beard, came back with beard,
Right.
and have had since, apart from twice. Once when I thought it might help in an argument I was having with my then girlfriend. Clearly, the problem is my beard, and I shaved it off in India on the beaches of Goa.
On the beach, you did it.
Not on the beach in Goa, but we were where we were staying was on the beach in Goa.
Okay.
And whatever happened, I thought shaving off the beard was the answer. Turned out it didn't. It wasn't the answer, but I think it helped towards like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It was further south.
Why did you? Why did you think this would be the solution?
It was your you late.
I kept coming back in different parts, just completely.
How if I shave this?
Bleaching things. It's because I needed to bleach my. No, and the other time was an accidentally, like, you know, your beard trimming, and I took off the thing to do something, and then from memory, it just went.
Yeah.
And but that lasted only. Both only lasted the amount of time it took to grow it back. But my point was, after that, I don't know if there was a lot of people having beards, but after that, I noticed a lot of people. I don't think you had a beard at that time when I came back, and I think you grew it after that. Not saying now you were Johnny come lately, but the beard doesn't seem to have kind of stopped. It's still is clean shaven in Ireland a thing?
No, guys rightly realize how ugly they are, and they're like, better cover up as much of this grotesquerie.
Need the
possible.
air of mystery about it.
Yeah. The mystery is I'm kicked. Mystery solved.
Well, ladies have their makeup, and we have our beards.
There you go.
So we are all, you know, but
God's creatures.
God's creatures. I was going to try something very profound. We are all, but
we are all
pigs
ugly.
in blankets. Pigs in blankets.
We are all but the washed hogs of society.
Abnormous humans, just cantankerously wandering through the echelons of society as we look upon the Catawampus and think,
I should have shaved that Catawampus when I had a chance.
For you listener, this latest word is Catawampus, spelled Catawampus. Catawampus.
Surely an animal.
Catawampus, yeah.
In Australia.
That sounds very marsupial, doesn't it?
It does now. Does now.
Can't go on any longer. We've got to go this. Oh, it's an adjective.
Damn it!
A mouse riding a purple kitten? That's far too catawampus for an old-timer like me.
That's bollocks.
Catawampus. Adjective. Unexpected and topsy-turvy. It's not a great one. See also Alison Wonder. Askew, awry, just plain wrong. Catawampus. Catawampus.
I think the naturalists of the 19th century should have their arses handed to them for missing out on using that word.
Yes.
For a newly discovered animal. That's
fuck
my
you,
opinion.
Darwin. Fuck you. And if you're listening, Richard Dawkins, I love you. And I love you. Sorry. I didn't
Get your Catawampus together, will you?
I'm listening to all your podcasts. Will you come on mine?
Call me. I'll shave whatever you want. Bleach whatever you want. I'll go to Goa. Goa's supposed to be nice. Was Goa nice? It's supposed to be nice.
It was
area.
It was lovely. Yeah, it was very nice.
Former Belgian colony, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why all the Europeans then go there, is it? And
I don't know.
why it's very different to the rest of India. It's like extremely different. It's very like it's kind of set up for tourists. You could be like along any beach in any touristy area.
Yeah, he says I worked with a fella who was from Goa, and he described it as really cool. And he said it was a Belgian colony. He was Catholic, which I thought was strange for a person from that part of the world. And he explained it was because Goa is a Belgian colony, and that there's a high prevalence of Catholicism there,
A lot of Catholicism.
and that they're famous for their beach parties, just like the Catholics.
Yeah. It has a kind of I've never been. Oh, I've been to Thailand, but not kind of done the whole full moon party kind of thing.
What's that now?
I haven't done it, so I guess I'm just going to go with it's like a giant party where there's a full moon and everyone gets hammered and parties a lot in skimpy clothes and has a lot of sex, promiscuous sex.
I asked for that. I should have expected that answer. What was I thinking?
But that's only from what I have
just going by the
picked
name.
up on from friends of ours who have been and wandered to the beaches.
Come back scratching.
Or indeed watched on TV, where they would kind of reference that kind of thing, the full moon parties in Thailand. But I guess every place has their full moon parties, because every place gets a full moon, so
Yeah.
not so big in Ireland. Oh, we're having a full moon party tonight, guys. You said that in Ireland.
We always find out about it after the fact. It was a full moon last night, did you know that? No, because his fucking cloud cover was at 10 meters. So couldn't see the moon, fortunately. So he said anyway, the beach parties, it's quite well known. He really highly recommended anybody go to Goa. He said they'd really enjoy it.
Yeah, we had a really nice time there. It was kind of at the end of it because we
doesn't sound like you had a very nice time, to be perfectly honest. It's not like you were going through some shit.
No, that was like, that was just part of the running the course. So, but it was also it's also a place where like India, not Goa, was like, it was definitely a roller coaster in terms of getting to know someone, because my now wife, but and girlfriend, we were together there. So it was the first time we had ever kind of gone by ourselves for a holiday. We actually went there with a big group of mixture of mostly Irish people, to India. But then we decided, okay, we're just going to do our own thing, because it was a group of 9, and I know you'll agree with me on this, that like, it's dangerous once things get past 4 or 5 people, and nobody is, not that we weren't comfortable or all friends, like we were friends, but just needing someone to take a fucking lead, and people not to get insulted when you start kind of like, and that kind of shit can happen as a group grows bigger and bigger and bigger. Then there's clicks. Anyway, whatever. It may never have been like that, but we decided to go alone. And India, not Goa. Goa is lovely. Fucking motherfuckers after getting me on the fucking knuckle. Ow! Oh, I was scared.
No, do you know what? Either the mosquitoes, whatever it is that they numb you with going in, is working a treat on me and I'm not feeling the thing, or they are absolutely destroying Andy, whatever they sense over there, because I'm not feeling half as much as what's going on over there.
But anyways, India, tough place to start because like it's pretty fucking mad. It's just a mad place, and but good times. We had a great time. I don't remember. It's mad. Like I have a video recording. I bought a video camera when I first moved there in 2000. That was still in 2006. Maybe it was 2007. To move to the Middle East and then travel to India from there. But I bought a video camera and I was that guy who was videotaping lots of things. So I have loads of videotape from that year that I have never watched, of the temples we went to. These crazy, amazing, beautiful temples built into the side of mountains. But I weirdly have very little memory of it. I don't know why.
You were in love.
I was in love. Maybe it was love. It was all.
You know,
that was it. I think, like, we were kind of, because
part of myself. Do I need to shave to get this woman? That's just your thoughts are occupied with.
I do think it was that, though. I think because like we were starting our relationship and we were kind of just together so much, and like, so it was a really nice time, and that I don't remember much except just hanging out with.
We'll do anything in that scenario. So, if, you know what I mean?
Probably a video camera out. I think maybe that might have been not a wise thing, but then I don't see these things very clearly. But now just talking about it on the podcast, I feel like first dates, bringing a video camera. I want to advise all the Mohican men to have a Mohican and bring a video camera on your first date, or indeed your first holiday together.
Do you mean mullet men? or Mickey. What we talking?
Oh, sorry,
Mohican.
mullet men. Sorry,
Okay, yeah,
I was
yeah,
Mohican
gotcha.
men. Ah, jeez, no,
Mohican-
Mohican's fine. Jesus, that would
I'm
be
not
an
in a position.
original.
I'm not in a position to offer advice to Mohican people. To be honest,
No, and let's be honest. People come up rocking a Mohican. That's a game changer. That's what Irish people need to do.
the sex is going to be good, guaranteed.
But you're not hiding. There's nowhere to hide with a Mohican. So you got to, there's not. It's not like the beard and the mullet. It's the Mohican is clean. That's like that has to be whoosh,
Yeah,
tight.
it's true. I suppose
You can't have a half-ass Mohican. Like
you can't rock up with like a 3-week-old Mohican.
exactly.
You look like a fucking ape.
Exactly.
Like, I was doing this thing 3 weeks ago. I just don't feel the same now, though. It's like, get away from me. You are not getting anywhere near me. Yeah, you have to commit. You have to commit. That's true.
Anyways, listen, man.
You've taken as much as you can take from these mosquitoes. I can see you want to get out of here. Right.
Discombobulate. We know that one.
We do.
That's the confuse or whatever.
Well, you hit somebody. So remember Sherlock Holmes, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like seeing stars.
That movie.
Eureka. Too fucking
Course,
fuck
shit,
off.
dude. Shit. Jesus.
flabbergasted. Okay, I think we hit some of the bigger ones at the beginning, man.
You late.
Oh, there. Mellifluous? Oh, you may know this one. That sounds like a common word. Mellifluous. Mellifluous. Definitely an adjective.
Mellifluous.
He spoke mellifluously. Mellifluous.
The man's ejaculate can be described as mellifluous.
Mary
That
returned.
morning.
Mary returned once more to the mellifluous scene, gazing upon these men, their shiny, shiny bottoms, sparkling in the moon. Yes, it was a full moon party in Gardner Park.
That's when the lads in the verse came in team shower, only under a full moon.
Mellifluous fuckers. Mellifluous. Okay. It's an adjective. Smooth and rich sounding.
Ooh.
Your voice may be mellifluous. 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 Oh man, right on my collarbone. There's a fucking jumper there between the fuckers. Anyways.
That's the mosquitoes.
That's the mosquito.
Just for reference.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure to
Catch
meet
malaria here.
meet you here on the banks of wherever.
Mellifluous.
We hope you have a lovely week. I think we should have at least not necessarily one of our own songs, but we should have a little bit of folk ready for everyone next week. Just a little ditty from us.
God help the people who come into the episodes expecting that every week. To the Get Folked podcast. Well, anyway. But next week.
Should we treat them?
Should we
treat everybody?
Should we at least try? Instead of talking about mellifluous voodoo dolls, how they're used to guide Shannon Rovers to the North Tipperary Hurling Championship.
And my voyeur mother. Just
two birds, one stone. That's what that is.
Have a lovely week, everyone.